I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl.
Friends and family, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Carly and Devin. I asked Devin how he met Carly, and he told me they met in high school. Although they weren't very close there, he told me he had a secret crush on her. It was years later before they started to date. And as things progressed, he knew that Carly was the girl he wanted to marry. So, being the outdoor romantic Devin is, on Mother's Day, they took the boat out on the lake. Wyatt distracted his mom. Devin got down on one knee with his hand extended and says, "Carly, would you marry me?" And she said, "Yes, but did you ask my dad?"
Dad, you can come in, I know.
Hi, Pa. Oh my God, you're stunning.
Good. You look like Dad.
Gosh. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Carly, I love being in love with you. You've been my best friend, voice of reason, playmate, confidant, and my absolute and greatest challenge. I love that when I look into your eyes, all the worries in the universe suddenly disappear. I knew that I wanted to marry you the first time I saw you on your mother's driveway, and from that moment, we were inseparable. Including the time we drove for 8 hours and searched for the cabin 2 hours away. But with all the fun and laughter also came trials and tribulations, where we both had to go through our own self-reflection in order to find each other again. Here we are, defying all odds. Carly, I promise to encourage your compassion because that is what makes you unique and amazing. I promise to nurture your dreams as you have mine. Deep breath. So I am truly blessed to be a part of your life, which as of today becomes our life together and as a pack.
Devin, the first time I saw you that day on my driveway, my heart jumped like never before. And I fell in love with you the first time you made me laugh, which was 10 minutes into our first date. I have loved you every day since in every form. I've loved you deeply and fiercely. I've loved you for just being my best friend. And now I hope I make you feel, I only hope I can make you feel as unconditionally loved every day as Wyatt and I feel from you. Okay.
Deep breath.
Deep breath.
I know it hasn't always been easy loving me, but you have loved me through my worst and darkest times. You are the only person I can say probably, actually I know, knows me better than I know myself. You are both the toughest and most gentle man I know, and I thank God every day that you fought so hard to make it back from your darkest days, and that we made it back to each other. Thank you for being the man, friend, and dad Wyatt always wanted, and most importantly needed. From our first trip to the zoo when he was 3, he adored Devin, his Devin. I watch him watch you, just taking in every moment, hanging on to every word, unless it's "Did you make your bed?" But thank you.
Did you make your bed?
Did you make your bed? But just I want to say thank you for loving Wyatt like your own when you didn't have to.
Thank you.
It has been a long and at times very painful journey for all of us to get here, but I truly feel at peace and serene that we finally have our happily ever after for forever. I promise to be your partner and teammate first in everything we do, that our marriage and nurturing our love comes before anything else, so Wyatt and our future children can see what true love and partnership looks like. I promise to do the grocery shopping so you can do the cooking. Right, Dad? I promise to always laugh with you, talk with you, cry with you, but most importantly, I will listen and I will hear you so I can give my 110%. And finally, I vow that I will love and protect my pack with every ounce of my being for the rest of my days, because now we really are a pack.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Colorado, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, I will see it through, and you know that's what all love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. You're every line, you're every word, you're everything.
Okay, now we got it. The bride and the groom, Devin and Carly, Mr. and Mrs. Lang.
As been said, her and Devin met at North Glen, and evidently there wasn't any chemistry there. It wasn't like they really hit it off together, so they kind of went their separate ways. And Devin went off and served our country. He went off with the Marine Corps in a very trying time, and I'm sure Devin had to grow up very quickly, and Devin had to see things that we can only imagine. But we always cherish and thank you for everything you did for our country. And Carly kind of went off, not to serve our country, just kind of went off. And so that was fine, but, you know, we kind of kept asking Carly what she wanted to do, and she kind of said, I'll get back to you on that. And we kind of kept saying, okay, well, let us know anytime. And so during this period of time, Wyatt came along. And I got to tell you, what a beautiful child. And I can say child because I wasn't supposed to say children, but what a beautiful child. How blessed we are to have Wyatt. So Wyatt came along, and we all jumped in as a family, and we're blessed as a family to have Carly and Wyatt, and we were just extremely blessed to have everything as a family unit. And so we all kind of jumped in, and Devin came back in the picture after he had gone away and he had experienced the things he did, and Carly had met Devin, and they found each other. And it was kind of like love between space and time kind of came together, and Carly and Devin kind of found each other. And we couldn't be happier that these two adults could find each other and they could develop a relationship and be part of our life. And so Carly and Devin kind of got together, and they started the relationship, and it kind of blossomed into where it was going to be marriage. And Devin, as mentioned earlier, was the guy that wanted to do everything the right way. It was like he wasn't going to run off and get married. He wasn't going to just take everything for granted. He was going to ask the two men in Carly's life if he could have Carly's hand in marriage. So he went to Wyatt and said, I want to marry your mom. And then Devin said, after that was okay, then he came to me. And he asked me if he could have Carly's hand in marriage. And he came to me with a Marine challenge coin, which is very, very special. Over 90 years old, and he presented me with a Marine challenge coin and asked me for my daughter's hand in marriage. So I said no. You know, it's only 90 years old, so is there anything better than that? And so, of course, I said, Devin, I said, absolutely. We couldn't be happier, and Carly couldn't be happier, and he couldn't be a better role model and father figure for Wyatt. And so it all was meant to be. So all I can tell you is this little girl, and I say girl because you used to dance on the top of Daddy's feet when we had parties like this, and we danced around, and now Carly is off of Daddy's feet, and she's on her own. And we couldn't be happier for Devin, Carly, Wyatt, and Ruger to finally all become a family and all become our family. And we are so blessed to have all of you in our family, and we look forward to such an outstanding future. So I love all of you, and thank you for everything. You're the greatest. And before I start crying, I'll just leave it at that, and thank you.
I don't want anybody loving my baby. Nobody but me. I don't want anybody loving my baby. Nobody but me. Oh, my papa told me once or twice, don't be cruel, don't be too nice. My baby needs no lights from me.
This one goes out to you and yours. Worldwide, I say, hey, I'll be gone today, but I'll be back from around the way. Seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. But I know one thing, that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I've been a lot of places all around the way. I've seen a lot of joy and I've seen a lot of pain, but I don't want to write a love song for the world. I just want to write a song about a boy and a girl. Junkies on the corner always calling my name, and the kids on the corner playing ghetto games. When I saw you getting down, girl, I hope it was you. And when I look into your eyes, I knew it was true. I said, hey, I'll be gone today, but I'll be back from around the way. It seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. But I know one thing, that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Now I'm not a highly metaphysical man, but I know when the stars are aligned, you can bump into a person in the middle of the road, look into their eyes and you suddenly know. Rocking in the dance hall, moving with you, dancing in and out in the middle of June. My mama told me don't lose you.
Table 19, get out there, girls. Table 19, get out there.
Hey, I'll be gone today, but I'll be back from around the way. It seems like everywhere I go, the more I see, the less I know. But I know one thing, that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I said, rocking in the dance hall, moving with you. I said, hey mama, close to you.
Rocking in the dance hall, moving with you. I said, hey, kick up your shoes.
best luck I had was you. And I know one thing, that I love you.